What's the challenge, Charles? JHPH Games here, and welcome back to another series of Lacy's Fakémon Showcase. This is where I get to show off art that has been submitted to me of Fakémon made by an artist known as Lacy's Favourite or Ulterior Gamer on YouTube, Lacy's Favourite on Twitter. You can follow him on Lacy's Favourite, and he shows off all this amazing art that he makes, and it's really cool. And I wanted to start this episode of the second season of Lacy's Fakémon Showcase with this. This is a lantern he drew for me in one of his art classes, and it's really cute. I showed it to my mum and she really loved it, so yeah, honestly, that is such a cool thing. I mean, I love lantern drawings. Anyone who wants to draw a lantern for me instantly gets likes and favourites and everything like that, because I love lantern. If you draw lanterns, I will automatically like it. Doesn't matter how bad the drawing is or anything else, it automatically is amazing because it's a lantern and it's awesome. But these Fakémon that we are going to get to today are actually pretty cool as well. So let's start looking at the Fakémon. So first off we have Keywind. It's a normal flying type. It's a kiwi bird Pokemon. It's quite nice. The kiwi bird doesn't get a lot of showing in Pokemon, and there's so many different kinds of birds in the Pokemon universe and in the real universe, and we've only scratched the surface of bird Pokemon that you could put into a game for actual real birds in nature and stuff like that. We've only scratched the surface, so there could be many birds out there that have not got a Pokemon yet and deserve a Pokemon. And the kiwi bird, I definitely think deserves a Pokemon. I definitely think this could be a very interesting starter flying type. You know, your Route 1 bird of a region. This could be your Route 1 bird. You pick it up and there you go. You go on an adventure with your Route 1 bird. This is, I would consider, an equivalent to your Pidgey, your Spearow, your Tailo, that kind of thing. Your Starly, that kind of thing. It'll evolve into something amazing, but it starts off as this little thing, and that's what I love about Route 1 birds. They start off small, but my god, they become amazing. I love Pidgeot, and this thing could be like a Pidgeot thing. Me and Pidgeot relationship with this. Yeah. So that's Keywind, a kiwi bird Pokemon, normal flying. Then we have a evolution from one of the Pokemon from the last series. This evolves from Pikapool, which was I believe it was an elephant. Yeah, it was an elephant that had a ball attached to his nose, and was a start. I believe this was one of his starters that he made. So yeah, this is Poolipant, like elephant. Poolipant is a water psychic type and is the evolved form from Pikapool. Ikarapool. Yeah, so it is evolved from the starter water elephant from last series, and that's really cool. I wonder if I can find that elephant. Actually, I might be able to. There you go. That's it. That is the elephant. That is the starter Pokemon, and then this is its middle evolution. So yeah, honestly, you can see the differences between the two. I like both of them, and it really looks like it's starting to grow up into it's a little child elephant now. Maybe it can control the ball that's on its nose. Maybe all the psychic energy comes through the ball. Maybe, I don't know. But it's an idea, and then it would probably grow into like a giant African elephant with the ball still attached to his nose. That's what I'm thinking more likely. Or could evolve into like a mammoth Pokemon with the ball still attached, but I feel like it would be more likely to have its final evolution to be more like an African elephant. Those things are huge. If you go to zoos and you see the elephants, they're huge. Especially the male ones. Anyway, let's continue on. So, here is an electric dark type Pokemon. It is called Draggy Spark. And we can see it's like a bat in a way, kind of. Sort of get the idea of sort of almost like Lunala kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of like this too. You can see where it's the antennae would probably be the thing that amplifies its electrical energy. It looks like it's been awake for a few days because the eyes are like bloodshot, wide open. It's like, you've been awake for a few days and you haven't been able to sleep for ages. I will admit. But yeah, that's happened to me a few times. But it's a really cool Pokemon. I kind of like that. So let's move on to the next one because we've got like a lot to go through here. So I want to get through them. So we've got Pixie Bit here. This is evolved from Spring Hop, which I believe is the grass type starter that he had in the last series. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like it is. Is this it? No, it's the mythical. That's the mythical. Oh, it is. Spring Hop. Yeah, it is the grass starter. That's it. That's the grass starter from the last series. So yeah, there you go. That's the grass starter from the last series, and we can see that it would evolve from this. Into this, which is a grass fairy, which is kind of cool. It's got little fairy wings. I really like it, actually. Yeah, you can see the differences between the two, and it really works out as a different kind of Pokemon. So yeah, definitely a fan of that. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, so now we have a water psychic penguin bird here. We don't have a name for this, but but it has stats. So it has an attack of 170, a defense of 70, a special attack of 110, a special defense of 110, and a speed of 100. So yeah, more of a physical attacker. Quite cool. There isn't that many, like physical, like psychic type moves other than like Psycho Cut. So it could be an interesting Pokemon. Maybe it gets its own like moves. That'd be cool. I could definitely see this working with like Scald, but because it's not a bad special attack stat, it's not horrible. It can still work with special attacks, so it's not horrible, but it's okay. I kind of like it. So yeah, that's so there's a penguin Pokemon for you. And then I think this is its pre-evolution. Again, no name, but it is a water flying type. So I'm guessing it evolves. So it's water flying and then evolves into water psychic. And there's the middle evolution. So yeah, I could see that. Definitely could see that. I like that. Then we have Grassley. It is a ghost horse Pokemon, ghost fire type, and does not evolve. So it's just this little form, but it could work out as an interesting little Pokemon. If it got some decent stats, it could still work out as an interesting little Pokemon to play with. So it's not that bad. I think it's actually kind of cute. It doesn't really have a face, I will admit. It's just got like an eye and can't really see because it's probably like his eyes are underneath. That's his mouth there, and that's probably like his eyes are underneath the nightcap. It's probably what it is, so I don't think he can see well, but like, it's still pretty cool. I like it. Then we have Soulwing. Evolves from Soul Chick, a ghost flying type. Hey, Ghost Chick. This one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so it's another evolve form. So that's cool. This is the pre-evolution to it then. This is Soul Chick. He's showed me this before. So it's Ghost Bird type Pokemon with Ghost Flying. So that is a pretty cool Pokemon. And then it evolves into this. Oh, that is menacing. Yeah, definitely like it. So that's Soul Wing and Soul Chick. Then we have a pseudo-legendary called Draco Soul, which is a Dragon Dark type. So it's like a little serpent with wings. So kind of like that. Kind of should see how it would stay in the air. So that's pretty cool. It's a pseudo-legendary, so it's going to have. It's either going to evolve into something that would have base 600 stats, or it actually would have base 600 stats in itself. So, I mean, like, I could probably see this being like, sort of like Dragonair, you know, sort of the middle evolution of a pseudo-evolution, unless that's its final form. I don't know. I'd have to talk to Lacy about that. But let me know what you think of these Pokemon down in the comment section down below. Of course, I always am looking forward to your opinions. And of course, if you have art, or if you know of people who make good art, like on DeviantArt for example, and would be willing to allow me to show their art on my channel, then I will do an episode of Fakémon Showcase for them as well. But the fact is, the only reason why I've never done a DeviantArt episode as of yet is because I don't know what the rules are, and some people are some people do not like their art being shown on anything other than their DeviantArts. They do not like it. So I don't want to get into trouble, and I don't want to start drama over anything like that, or drama started on me for anything like that. I want to have 100% permission to show their art on channel. Or from the artist themselves. So if you do know any people on DeviantArt that do make Fakémon or Fakémon Mega Evolutions or Fakémon Alolan forms or stuff like that, or their own Fakémon, or fan recreations of Pokemon, let me know in the comment section down below. I will message them on DeviantArt and I'll see if I'm allowed to show their art on YouTube. Because if I'm not allowed, I won't make a video. I'll probably just like tweet saying, hey, look at this guy's art, he's amazing. That's all I'd say in that situation. Then we have a Ghost Dark type Pokemon. They're quite sinister in its looks. Yeah, definitely like that. No name on it, so I can't really go off to anything else on it, but I kind of like it. And then we have Psychic Dark. This is either the pre-evolve form, or it could be like, like a male-female situation, like a Meowstic, for example. I think, because both of those situations could be pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but Lace, I think I like it. So I don't know what the situation with that one is, but it could be like male-female. One evolves into one way, one evolves the other way. Or it's a pre-evolved form of the previous Pokemon, which I will again show you now, which is this. Or it could evolve into that, but I don't think it evolves into something smaller. And then we got Fairy Normal, a Fairy Normal Pokemon, and again, all these Pokemon look quite similar. So they could be share some traits. I don't know. This is a Fairy Normal type though, so it's pretty cool. It's also a mouse. It's also a mouse type Pokemon. Although it's got like very long cat type whiskers, so that's pretty cool as well. And then I think that's got to be its pre-evo. That's got to be the pre-evo. That's also Fairy Normal. Also, that sort of looks like it's got like a massive squirrel tail, but it's also got like mouse-like features as well. But yeah, that's got to be the pre-evolution of it. So that's pretty cool as well. No names on these things, so all I've got to go off really is the drawing. So they look pretty cool though. Then we have Cosmola, a koala Pokemon. is normal type and does not evolve. Sort of looks a bit like Kamala, but I have been told it's not meant to. You know, they're just two completely different Pokemon, and so that's pretty cool as well. It's got its log. It's probably gonna have the exact same ability as Kamala, sadly though, because Kamala has this ability where it can't be put to sleep. It can't do anything else but be put to sleep, and it will like live asleep, die asleep. Everything else is just movements in his sleep, which is kind of weird when you think about it, the origins of Kamala. But yeah, definitely like this Pokemon too. So that's Cosmala, which again makes it seem like it's an evolved form, but it's not. It's not. I've been told by Lacy it has nothing to do with Kamala. Then we have Inferno Punch, which is the evolved form of Inferno Roar, a Pokemon I showed off in the last series, if I remember correctly. It is this. Oh yeah, that's the starter fire type. Okay, that's the starter fire type. So this is the starter fire type that I showed off in the last series. He switches a Lion Cub Pokemon and then evolves into this thing, which is really cool. Keeps its firefight. It keeps its firefighting type, which is kind of cool. Most of the firefighting types, I know we've seen a lot of the firefighting types, but most of them like gain it in their middle evolution. None of them have actually like started with it and kept it going. You know, some gained it from the middle evolution, some have gained it at the very end, but this one seems to keep it going throughout the entire chain, which is a kind of cool new concept that I actually kind of like. Then we have this bird. It's sort of like a parrot bird. This is normal flying, but evolves at level 38 into a dark flying type. So it starts off as this, and then moves on to this at level 38. So that's pretty cool as well. I like a parrot. Parrots, again, it's a Pokemon that doesn't get a lot of usage other than the one Pokemon that is part of the parrot, is considered to be a parrot. So yeah. Make sure to put that one down in the comment section because I cannot remember what the hell the name of that Pokemon is off the top of my head because it's so irrelevant. But you know which Pokemon I'm talking about. And then we have Purry. It's an electric type. It's really, really cute. And again, it's sort of got a Zero Aura feel to it. It could be like a... I mean, if Zero Aura... This could be... In my personal head, in my own canon, this is the pre-evolved form to Zero Aura. This is the pre-evolved form to Zero Aura. It's a cute little cat and evolves into Zero Aura. That's what I got in my own little head right now. It's very much wrong, but I like the idea of that. And this is a very cute little cat that could evolve into something nasty like Zero Aura. Honestly, I feel like that could be a thing. So that's Purry, an electric type. Then we have this Pokemon, which is Angel Glaze. Guessing it's a fairy type Pokemon because most sweet treat Pokemon are like fairy types. So that's pretty cool. You know, if you just see that in the battle, you're probably just gonna want to eat it because it's like a cake. It looks like a cake, just like Slurpuff does. It's like I'm more interested in eating the Pokemon than actually seeing it in battle with a Slurpuff, I will admit. Then we have a Dorsey. Dorsey is sort of like Gastrodon and Celos, where it has two different forms depending on where you catch it. So we got the East Sea form here, which is red and black stripes, red and black dots, and then we got the West Sea form, which is they're both water dark types, and then this one's got more of a blue. It's got its main body is black with red red spots. So there you go. That is Dorsey, and that's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool idea. I mean, Gastrodon and Shellos is what it is based on, and I like the idea of Gastrodon Shellos, and I wish more Pokemon had the concept of that Pokemon. And you know, I'm more of a fan when it comes down to Gastrodons. I'm more of a fan of East Sea Gastrodon because the fact is it's blue. It's kind of blue, and you don't see it an awful lot. Everyone seems to go West Sea and want the pink one, but you rarely see the blue one, and that's the one I like. And then we have Frosting, which is a trade with a Cherry Cream. I'm guessing this has got to be the unevolved form to Angel Glaze, which we saw here. So this has got to be the evolved form to Frosting. Yeah, this has got to be the evolved form to Frost. That's got to be the evolved form to Frosting. So it evolves with a Cherry Cream. Again, I'm saying Fairy type, but a lot of these sweet Pokemon are more Fairy types. So, you know, Slurpuff, that kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking along the lines of here. Then we got Snaptile, which is another dark water type. So, kind of getting a theme here, but we're getting a lot of dark water types in this episode today. It's like a little land crocodile, which is kind of cool. Definitely would evolve into much more powerful things, I think, along the lines. So yeah, definitely could be I'm guessing this would be its starter form, or could be a middle form as well, but like I'm thinking that's more of a starter form and then evolves into something much more terrorizing. Probably seeing like a one-stage evolution to this Pokemon as well, from what I'm seeing anyway. Then we got Hagda, which is a Dragon Fairy type. Again, a concept that doesn't get a lot of love, but it's kind of cool. Again, it's a little Pokemon, so that's kind of cool as well. It's got little angel wings here, so that's how I'd keep it in the air, and it's not bad. I mean, it could evolve into something dangerous as well, and honestly, kind of like it as well. So that's, and then today's final Pokemon. Oh wait, no, we've already seen this. We've already seen that. So that is today's final Pokemon. I will take that one off because I don't need to have that one on the screen. So anyway, because I've already got it in my folder. Anyway, so that is the end of today's episode of the Fakémon Showcase. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As we can see, I'm going through it rather fast to show you all of the Pokemon that are part of this. So we started with this, and there. Then we went to Keywind. We went to Polar Plant, and then to Drakey Spark. There's Pixie Bit. There's our Water Psychic Penguin. There's its unevolved form, which is Water Flying. There's our Gas Sky, which is a Ghost Fire type Ghost Horse Pokemon, which does not evolve. Then we have Soulwing, a evolved form of Soul Chick that we've seen in the last series. Then we have our pseudo-legendary Dragon Dark type Draco Soul. Then we have this, Ghost Dark type. And then we have its unevolved form, which is a Psychic Dark type. Then we have something which could be quite related to the last Pokemon, Fairy Normal type. And then there's its pre-evolved form, which is also Fairy Normal. So they share some kind of similarities, and that's what I mean. There's Cosmala, which is a Koala Pokemon. It's normal type and does not evolve. There's Inferno Punch, which is a flying type and fire fighting type, sorry. And of course it evolves from Inferno Roar, which we saw in the last series. Then we have this. It's a parrot type Pokemon that evolves at level 38, so it's normal flying, then evolves into a dark flying type at level 38. Then we have Pure Purry, which in my own personal canon is a unevolved form of Zeraora. It's an electric type. Then we have Angel Glaze, which I'm guessing is a fairy type, because a lot of Sweet Treat Pokemon would be fairy types. Then we have Dorsey, it's East Sea form and it's West Sea form, both water dark types, and a sort of like Gastrodon and Shellos. Then we have Frostling, which is evolved, which is also a fairy type. I think it's the unevolved form of Angel Glaze, which we saw just a couple of Pokemon ago, and of course evolves when you trade an item called the Cherry. When it's holding an item called the Cherry Cream. Then we got Snapple, Snaptile, sorry, which is a dark water type. So that's pretty cool as well. Then we got Houndour, which is a Dragon Fairy type. And then that is it. It goes back to another Pokemon I already showed you, which is Ghastly, a Ghost to Fire type, which does not evolve. And is a Ghost Horse Pokemon. Anyway, so that is today's episode of the Fakémon Showcase. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, let me know what your favourite Pokemon of this Fakémon Showcase are today, and of course, also, make sure to follow Lacy on Twitter. His link is down in the description below. He is also at Ulterior Gamer on YouTube. Again, I will leave his YouTube channel down in the description below, where he posts all this amazing art, and he's going through a few exams this week. This is why I'm making the video. These videos, again, will be once in a blue moon. They're not going to be all the time, and then sometimes you might get more than one in a week. Sometimes you might get none. Sometimes you might get none in a week. Sometimes you might get one a month. It depends, really. It is the definition of once in a blue moon. Once I have enough Pokemon from Lacy, or if Lacy feels like he's a bit down in the dumps and he wants to send me some Pokemon, I will definitely show them off on the channel, and of course, make him feel better about himself, and of course, big him up for the week and so put him over. That's what this series is all about, putting Lacy over. And of course, if you know anyone who makes Fakémon and wouldn't mind me showing their Fakémon off that I like on DeviantArt or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, make sure that the artist doesn't mind themselves their art being shown off, because some people can get quite annoyed at that and will claim copyright, even though it's all fair use. So I don't want to get into trouble. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to get into trouble, and I don't want any drama started on me, and I don't want to start any drama. That's all it is. My channel is I've worked too hard at my channel for drama. That's all I'm saying. I've worked too hard at my channel for drama. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But until next time, I'm JPH Games. Mean to the Pokemon get to later. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JPH where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JPH Games and I am out. See you again.